Learn how to crochet a scrunchie with this easy crochet scrunchie pattern. These crochet scrunchies are so quick and fun to make.
Hello from Halifax. I'm Jo with Jo the World Creations.
We're going to get right to the video tutorial. If you prefer written instructions, check out my crochet scrunchie free pattern, which is available on my website. Let's get started and make this hair scrunchie crochet pattern. You can use any size 4 medium weight yarn. You'll need approximately 25 yards. Use an H hook, and you'll need a hair elastic, stitch marker, yarn needle, and scissors. We're going to start by making a slip knot. Now we're going to put our slip knot on our hook and pull tight. Now we're going to get our hair elastic and insert our hook into the middle of the elastic. I'm going to hold the elastic with this finger here while I get my yarn set up. We are going to yarn over outside of the elastic and pull the yarn through the loop on our hook. Yarn over outside of the elastic and pull that yarn through the loop on our hook. Now pull everything tight and we are ready to start round 1. We're going to start by making our first single crochet stitch around the hair elastic. Here's how. Insert your hook into the middle of the elastic, yarn over and pull up a loop. 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull that yarn through both loops. And there's our first single crochet stitch. We are now going to place a stitch marker in the top of this first stitch. For the rest of the round, we're simply going to make single crochet stitches all around the hair elastic. Insert your hook into the middle of the hair elastic, yarn over and pull up a loop. 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through both loops. We're just going to continue making single crochet stitches until those single crochet stitches cover the hair elastic completely. The exact stitch count is not important. Your goal is to just completely cover the hair elastic with single crochet stitches. I made 30 single crochet stitches in this round, but you want to just make sure that you are covering the elastic. And you can see that there's some gaps here. What you can do is just keep pushing those single crochet stitches close together to cover any gaps, and then continue making single crochet stitches all around the hair elastic. You go ahead and completely cover the hair elastic with single crochet stitches. I've now finished single crocheting all around the hair elastic, completely covering the elastic with single crochet stitches. Now we're going to remove this stitch marker, but make a mental note of exactly what stitch this stitch marker is marking, because we're going to slip stitch into this stitch. And into this stitch, which was the top of the very first single crochet stitch we made in this round, we're going to slip stitch into it to join. Working into this first single crochet stitch, slip stitch in the top of it to join. To start round 2, we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. We are not going to turn. We are going to continue working in the same direction. We're going to start by working into the very first stitch. This is the stitch that's attached to the chain 2. It's the same stitch that we just slip stitched into. Into this stitch, we are going to do 3 things. The first thing we're going to do is make a double crochet stitch into this first stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, bring that yarn through the first 2 loops, 2 loops left on your hook, yarn over, pull that yarn through the remaining 2 loops. There's our first double crochet stitch. The second thing we're going to do, still working into the same stitch, is we're going to make a triple crochet stitch. Some people call them treble crochet stitches. I call them triple. They're the same stitch, and here's how to make one. Yarn over twice, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. We have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the first 2 loops. 3 loops left on your hook. Yarn over, bring the yarn through the first 2 loops. 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over, bring the yarn through the remaining 2 loops. And there's our triple crochet stitch now complete. We're going to make 1 more stitch into the same stitch that we've been working in. Into the same stitch, we're going to make another double crochet stitch. And now we have a double crochet, triple crochet, and double crochet all in the same stitch. And what we just did here is what we're going to be repeating in each stitch all the way around. In the next stitch here, we're going to make a double crochet, triple crochet, and double crochet all in the same stitch. In the next stitch, double crochet. In the same stitch, triple crochet. And in the same stitch, double crochet. We're going to repeat these steps in each stitch all the way around. Let's do it one more time together. In the next stitch, double crochet. In the same stitch, triple crochet. And in the same stitch, double crochet. And it's going to get very tight, and that's exactly what is supposed to happen to give it the nice scrunchy look. You go ahead and work into the next stitch and repeat those steps in each stitch all the way around. After you've completed those steps in the last stitch, come back to the video and we'll finish the round together. I have one last stitch to work into. This is my last stitch right here. Nothing special happens. I'm just continuing the exact same steps. Double crochet, triple crochet, and double crochet in the same stitch. The exact stitch count is not important because I had 30 single crochet stitches in the first round. I now have a total of 90 stitches at the end of round 2. But once again, the exact stitch count's not important. To finish the round, we are going to slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet stitch that we made in this round. We're not going to be working into the chain 2. We're going to work right into the top of this first double crochet stitch and make a slip stitch to join. Working into the top of this first double crochet stitch, slip stitch to join. Now we can fasten off and cut the yarn that's attached to your skein. Pull the end through the loop that was on your hook and pull tight. Now with a yarn needle, weave in all your loose ends. And now you have a brand new scrunchie. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm here if you have any questions or if there's anything at all I can do to help, please let me know. Thank you again and have a wonderful day.